minding my goddamn business.
Yeah, we're
I
here,
can't
Carolyn.
I can't
You
hear
cannot
it.
hear it? You can
Not a
hear it?
but I don't need music. I don't need music to dance at my party.
I
Louder,
love it.
please.
How you doing? You were in
Is that
LA. Tell me about it.
are you in, do you like my shirt?
Oh, overstimulated. It's like you should sell those. That's you, baby.
Yeah, but it's the problem is it's already sold and I bought it, and so you know what I'm saying? So
You can say
otherwise
overstimulated by myself.
I thought that this would if over yeah, not no, not me. It's the people. Look at my glove hands, girl. Tell me my hands are white and my body's not.
You forgot when you were putting the lotion for your tan, you washed them probably, and that's why they're still white.
Oh, I need to look at my camera. We're okay. We're like being so
It's
professional now,
okay.
and I'm not. Can I? Does it matter
Yeah.
where I look? Is anyone like, girl? Okay, but your
I
background
like
looks
it.
so.
I like how you look.
Thank you. Like how I look or how I look. So I thought that if I bought this shirt and like wore it places once I was getting overstimulated, and I did, I had it in my purse, and I was thinking like, oh, I'll just like pop it on, and then people will kind of know. And it doesn't work. And so I just have to have better boundaries, which I'm working on. Okay. So
It probably just
welcome.
make people question the overstimulation that you're experiencing, and then it's overstimulation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It
And
kind
then
of
I'm just gonna get
multiplies it.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like literally so we're in that chat. Well, first, oh no, we're gonna talk about what so yeah, I just got back from LA and I literally was coming from Orlando, which you should have been at, and I literally I cried, but Jam Jam decided to not party and then and not come, which
I decided to be a professional girl. I've been having a really busy year. I went to traders during the summer. I went to Brazil for like a lot of time. And then I had to work, and then traders started next year. So of course I was not gonna go to Orlando. I've already done it. Maybe one day when I'm older than I am now.
girl, that like when you're like retired, like the grandpas that are there or what? Like, no,
Some of the grandpas are fun.
oh, they're way fun, 100%. I love the grandpas there, like the Survivor gramps. So no, you didn't come because you were being a good person or a good responsible adult,
I'm
which again,
always
I literally like did that because I was like thinking like, wow, Jam's gonna come and he always comes and like whatever, it's all good. So I had that and I went from that and then I had to be in LA for something that like I'll like probably will be out
it's gonna be
soon.
amazing and tasty and wonderful.
Thank you. And so literally I'm like exhausted. I'm like going on, "Woohoo," but I had to get to LA, whatever the heck. What were we talking about? So I was talking to you. So I'm on the phone with
She
you.
calls me FaceTime on the cab or Uber. It takes like 400 hours for her to get to the airport. I'm working. And we're talking about this podcast. Are we gonna continue doing it? Are we not gonna do it? And she tells me, Jam Jam, I need to tell you something really seriously. Can I tell you anything? I was like, you always do. Why are you asking me now? And then she said, what you said?
I was like and we talked the whole time, and I was just like, "Jam, let's actually, like" because as you know, I'm like, "We can't, like, literally, like, start recording and doing this, and then just, like, be inconsistent or have, like, you in the car or you in
Yeah.
the" like, we've been bad, and I'm not and actually, I'm not gonna say me because I'm a really like, I'm trying and stuff, but it's like, I need someone consistent, and so I did. I had a stern
I
conversation,
am.
and I was just like, "Girl," I and I told you this, I was like, either we're gonna do this or we're not, and you're busy, I get that, you're a
Yeah.
salon owner, you're like I get it. So I was like, either we commit to this, but we can't be like, "Hey, we're doing a podcast," and then we literally it's this inconsistent that's terrible. I'm aware of it, and I've been literally, like, pissed off
Yeah.
not pissed off because I know that you're busy, not even, and I haven't even been bugging you about it because it's like, "You're busy, I get it." But, like,
Well,
girl,
there
so
was a
when we
time we recorded a podcast and it was off sync and you deleted it and recorded it with somebody else. And I
I
found out
actually
when you posted it.
girl, I don't know if you know this or not, but I did text you and I said, "Hey, I can't save this. I can't even like" and I didn't wanna, like, post something where your lips aren't matching your words. It's like it was
That's how
weird.
you are all the time. Your lips are not matching.
Girl, yes, they are, just because 'cause they're big. They're overlined right now. It's a look. So anyway, I was like, "Jam, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to re-record this, so it's up to you." And then you were like and then I don't remember what you said, but I was like, "We have to," or I said, the words aren't matching." So we had to re-record. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I couldn't use that. I couldn't use it.
I
So at
had
the end
no power in my neighborhood for 16 hours. That's why I couldn't log back in, or I didn't see the message. I don't.
so stuff happens and life happens, and so that's where, like, I
Yeah.
get it, I understand it. But it was like then there becomes a pattern of like, it's a lot, and so I was like, I was just being straight with you, like, either we're recording or not. So anyway, I'm outside of the, airport, and you're like, "Go in, get on your flight," and then I'm like, "No," and so then I kept talking with you, and I'm like and what I was really talking about too was I was like, "Stop going to these damn watch parties. Stop going to," which you've been good at. You're like and I'm like, "Focus on your shit," because it's like let's just face it, a lot of those watch parties, like, it's not is it fun sometimes? Absolutely.
It
But
is.
what?
It is fun. That's why I do them.
Focus on you like, building your stuff because I'm sorry, like Johnny Fairplay is not, like, in your best interest, and same with mine. Good, Johnny, like, it's true, like, it's true. So, like, while we, like, may have fun, woo with him, it's like, we need to be, like, in charge of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Not
she
have someone
basically
else.
was screaming at me, focus on your thing. Stop fucking partying. And TMC was recording her talking to me on the phone as she said that. And they interview her about it. And they basically imply that I have no control over my partying. And because Carolyn is a recovered drug user and a counselor, she's advising me. And she they show that she said like, no, he doesn't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Um, but they made this twist about it that Carolyn is my counselor now. And she was like, no, he is my little bear and he's the one that counsels me. Of course I'm here for him, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so they showed that too. It was really just I didn't listen to it because and I'm going to, but I just that stuff stresses me out, and so I don't wanna, like and it stressed me out when I found out who it was because I was like and I am on the phone with you, and I was like, "You thought I had said TSA, otherwise you probably would have
Yeah, she
stayed on
told
the."
me, wait, 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 there's like TSA here. Wait a minute. And then she called me. I was like, have you ever been in TSA? I was like, well, have you not been in TSA? You're
No,
at
and
an
then
airport.
I'm like, "Girl, no, TMZ." You're like, "What?" And again, and I'm like, "I'm not that's just not me." Do you think I've ever, like you know what I mean? So, okay. I am very mindful though about what I say, especially with you. So I was like, I didn't want to be like when they were like counseling about drugs or whatever. I was like, no, he doesn't
Yeah.
do drugs. So it just was like way cut off context. But I obviously couldn't be
Yeah.
like, yeah, stop going to these dumbass what. So it was one of those things where I'm
Yeah.
like, oh crap. And then they post it. And then all of a sudden there's like bikini
Yeah.
pictures. And I'm like, I'm not. And it's true. Like, that's not me. Like, as far as like, well, I guess it is if I have photos of myself in a bikini, but that's not my like that's not what I'm representing or how people know me is for like, you know?
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
now they know.
Jams, you're not partying. I was just literally like, I know you're busy, but focus on you and stop
Yeah.
running to some of these dumbass parties because like those people
Yeah.
are benefiting them, not you. That's what I was saying.
I have I mean I enjoy it and I really suggest everybody that's on a reality show go to some of their viewing parties because it's a vibe and it's something that is not for everyone. During our season for other circumstances, you only went to like 3 of our season viewing parties. But if anybody that is gonna play Survivor or is playing Survivor right now is listening to this, viewing parties are a blast. Definitely do not get super
Yeah.
drunk. It's a lot of emotions. I mean, Caroline doesn't get drunk, but I like a beer. I like to party. I do, but I have learned in these spaces that you definitely need to control yourself because of everybody's looking at you. Everybody's like paying attention to what you're saying, what you're doing. Watching yourself on TV, it's like hardcore. And it's not worth it. So if anything, yes, I am not partying. She wasn't saying that. But if anybody is in it right now, just pace yourself. Be thankful to the fans. If they offer you a shot or a beer and just give it to your friend, keep drinking water, at least for the episode. And just, be an adult.
Enjoy the experience, but, like, this next level of, like, trader stuff, that's why I was like, "Don't be, like, fucking around," because it's like, take it
Yeah.
seriously, and then I had said to you, like, "If you wanna record with me, we can record," but otherwise, like, I was like, I already pretty much was, like, thinking you're gonna be too busy, and now you show up today with this backdrop, and we're here.
It's my
So
house. It's my living room.
we're ready. And so again, it's all about like I just was like, girl, don't waste your time. Like we've been there, done that. You did it for Survivor. Do a few if you
Hmm.
want or whatever, but it's just like think about who you're doing it with, who's taking advantage,
Yeah.
who's not, who we just it's stuff we have to look at.
I never felt taken advantage of, so, but I get what you're saying.
I have. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. So yeah, I haven't slept much and I'm tired, but it's like whatever. Okay. But no, that was so fun. It was so good just seeing Dolores and Wes is so freaking funny. And Dolores is just like, I'm like, damn, you are a badass bitch. She is.
Yeah,
So it was just fun being able to see them. And like, it was great. Like, so
I love it.
this hotel is literally, like, so nice, and I don't go to, like, these nice ass hotels, and I'm, like, literally, like it's so just, like, out of, like I don't do that, and I'm, like, sipping a
Yeah.
Red Bull, like I'm like,
Oh,
"Can I
you were
bring this?"
living life in LA in the jacuzzi with your Red Bull.
I'm like, "Girl," but I loved it. It was amazing, beautiful, like, every like, I love it, I'm grateful. And it was just super fun seeing them, and it was great.
I
But then
love
I
it.
literally
When do you watch the episode if you were traveling?
Well, so here's the thing, so we're in this group, this chat, how do you say it? Chat BBC?
CBBC? BCC?
'Cause isn't BBC
Chat
British?
BCC.
Okay,
Chat
so we're
BCC.
we're in this group. I was in LA, I couldn't watch the episode, but I had I was, like, chatting in the group.
She
I had
was I was active and I was like blah 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 kicking with Christian and Sandra, and I think those were the ones that were talking the most. A little bit of like I forgot his name from 47, but you were just sending random gifts and random comments and not answering anything. Oh
that's
my
the
god.
only one that I literally I couldn't chat, and I was like,
Sam. Sam.
I wanted to be a part of the party and whatever, and so I was like, "Oh my gosh," I had Omer was filling me in real time, like, what was happening in the episode, and so then I would comment based
Mm,
off of that, and I was like, "I swear if Steven goes home this episode and I'm not able because I was West Coast time, I couldn't watch it with
yeah.
everyone else, and I couldn't, like." So anyway, I end up finally watching it on the and so if anyone wants to join this chat, it's this BCC, right? It is
Chat
fun and
BCC.
funny.
Survivor.
So
And there's a Traders one that is gonna start
oh,
next
yeah.
in January.
I'll be in that too. So anyways, and again, typically I don't really have a life. I don't do much, but sometimes I do and I couldn't be on. So anyway, I watched the episode on the plane coming home and I was like this episode I literally like this probably been the first episode where I should have been in the chat live because I was going off. I was
Yeah.
messaging Stephen and I'm like, "Okay, I'll stop bothering you." And then I'm like, "I'm back." It was I didn't this was probably one of the most frustrating episodes I've ever watched, like, I'm not gonna lie, I just was like right?
Yeah.
How do
Why
you
do you
feel
say
about
that?
so
I know
let's
why I think that. I know why I
what
think that, but why do you was it frustrating? Like the bottom three, or I mean it was six people. There were three left, which is like Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie, because now she can be Sophie again because the other Sophie left, as she claimed, I'm Sophie again. And then
yes.
the other are um Christina, Sage, and Steven. Yes, he's there.
Girl, how are you gonna forget Steven?
Because I never met him. You did.
Yes, I did, and I will never forget it. Is that weird?
I know.
He's great.
It is. I don't know when you fell in love with him so hard. I was not
It's
there
a
when it
vibe.
happened.
Yeah, well,
It's
you
a
should have
vibe.
been, and Yes, he's just great. He's just fun, he's funny, he doesn't try too hard, it's kinda natural, but he's like a dork
Yeah.
and doesn't care, obviously, like, he's just funny, he's down for whatever, but he's not one of those people who's, like, the whole time out there, like, over and like, talking about, "And this is what you didn't see out there," and all that, like, dorky ass
Yeah.
shit, like, he's just down to earth, and he was super excited to just meet people, and I loved meeting him at that event, like, totally, he blew me away, like, I really was surprised at, like, just how great he was. Seriously.
Good. Do you know he has like a hearing disability? I didn't know that. I saw it on his Instagram.
No, I didn't know that either.
He has hearing aids. Apparently, he has like a mid frequency deafness, and he put a video, and it shows how he really listens without his hearing aid. It's really interesting.
Oh, I didn't even know that,
Yeah.
so, I mean, I did see his little dog Rupert, but that's it. Or I just saw that video. So he's great. Okay. So we have this episode. So okay, it was a great episode, but it was just one of those ones where it was like,
It could
okay,
be 60
realized
minutes.
I realized I just said like it was a great I say that when I don't want to sound mean and then I'm not being real. So I'm sorry. So we start okay, let's start with the immunity. I really or what
With
happened
the
at first?
reward. There was a reward, and it was the taco dinner that you went to with the family letters, and Savannah won. And I was like, if there's a challenge you don't want to win, you don't want to be the winner, is the family reward challenge. That's the one challenge I think nobody should win. Because
Oh,
other than what's happened to Savannah, I think it always gets hit on the person that wins the challenge. I mean, I think she didn't get hit because of many things, including she winning immunity. But you don't want to piss people off. That's how Franny got voted off in our season because she was winning everything. And then when she won that reward, the family reward, all of us
yeah.
at camp were like, bye.
Which I literally thought too, I really like and you think there's some people that will stay loyal and be like, "Wow, she did this for me. She brought me on this. I can't vote her." But they were already this group was already tight anyway and already you know what I mean? They were all like the Rizzo, Sophie and Savannah, they're
It was
already
6 people. It wasn't seven. It was three left at camp. Three were at the reward. The three of them had an advantage. And here is the messy part of the episode. Soph, Blue Sophie, Sophie Bellardi, Sophie, Miami Sophie, my Sophie. She tells them that she has the knowledge power advantage. Why?
so this is for the first time this episode, like, this was the first you know how I've literally the whole time been like, "She's doing the most, she's playing the best, she's just a little what? Because she's not as flashy as those other 2, like,
Yeah.
Riz gods." It's like, just because she's not all doing that shit, doesn't mean she ain't playing, but it's almost, like, pissing me off how I kinda wondered you know how, like, producers will tell you not tell you things to say, well, yeah, actually, like, they'll kind of, like, lead you down a track. I was like, "Is that what they're
Yeah.
doing with her?" Where she's, like, saying these things, but has absolutely 0 intention, or is she actually thinking, like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do," and you know what I'm talking about? Where
Yeah, because they
yeah,
keep asking you, I was like, are you gonna tell them about the knowledge power? Do you feel close with them because they brought you? How do you think your family? And then you have all these ideas in your head that you know you're not supposed to, but then you start like, maybe I should. Maybe I should tell them. Maybe I trust them enough. They're not gonna vote me out.
but even, like, does she know deep down that she ain't ever gonna freaking go against them, but she's just saying those, like, options to the camera because they're asking, like, "Well, what's your plan B?" Do you know what I'm saying? Or what's your
Yeah,
but she has no intention. But what I liked up until this episode is that you actually see the follow through of her talking and making the time to talk with Sage and the bottom bitches and everybody else. You see the
yeah,
relationship building versus Riz God, he's literally just like, I know what you got over there. And like Savannah,
yeah,
I feel like I haven't seen as much of Savannah like building relationships with the bottom bitches. That's what I'm talking about with the Stevens, the Christinas, the
yeah,
obviously her and Sage came together for a vote, but like you don't see the relationship building that Sophie has clearly put time into
yeah,
relationship building with the other people that aside from the three. So I was always like, she's under the radar. She's until this. So that's what was so frustrating was like you see the internal battle that she has in her head
Yeah.
where she knows she's on the bottom of them and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So what flipped where all of a sudden it's like, maybe I could go. That's what's frustrating is that she identifies and knows that these people are people that she can't win with, but then stays with. I was like, girl.
Yeah. She was blended. I mean, that Tres Leche was fucking good because she was like saying too much. I mean, Tres Leches on Survivor, now they're calling themselves Tres Leches. She should have kept quiet. I said this many, many times. Best thing she could do with the knowledge is power advantage is don't say anything to anyone. She is not gonna get voted out. Like, there's no reason for her to use the advantage. Just take it to the end. Everybody's gonna take you to the end, and then tell them how you knew where everything was, how you had the power to take everything and use it against them, but you were actually playing a social game of Survivor, and you got there because of your social skills.
This is I didn't feel this way about her up until this episode, which then even hearing Steven say, what did Steven say about her? Like that she's what did he said something like, everyone's always talked about
Yeah,
as a threat and whatever. He was like, she's the bottom like the bottom of those two.
yeah,
Um and again, it's like that's all good. I like if I like I get it. Like did you and okay, for example, like with Carson, he always said, like, "You never would have voted me out," or whatever. The way we had justified it in my head is I was literally like, "If I don't get him out, he's not gonna respect me." Like, he's literally gonna be
yeah,
like, "We have to get him out." But I knew that, like,
yeah.
we still needed him up until, what was it? Final when then he won
At
immunity,
least
that
final
last
five.
final
We
5.
needed to get to a point that the three of us had more numbers than the other, even if it was for one extra vote.
Yes, and then he won immunity, and then it was like so I get, like, she probably yeah, you need your people, but I feel like she's made good enough relationships where people, A, wanna take her to the end, but also she's got better connections and relationships with the others. So
With
just, like,
everybody.
telling what?
Yeah, she had with everyone, better connections.
So it's like, you really could have done whatever you wanted in this situation, in my opinion. People,
Yeah,
A, either wanna work with
yeah,
her or but the building. And so
yeah.
I just felt like watching this, I was like, why is this how old is Rizzo?
22? I don't know. 24?
And don't I was like, why is this kid telling her what to do? Get him I did you not think that? Like, girl, like I felt like he was like telling her,
Yeah. In what part? At tribal?
just like literally telling her what to do, like with the plan. And I felt like she was like thinking and like had other
Yeah.
thoughts in her mind. And I
Yeah,
felt like
he came
Rizzo
up with the strategy of how to use it, because he thought they had a steal a vote and not a block a vote and all that stuff.
girl, so I'm what I'm saying is she told them, yes, she told them blah, 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 and then it was almost like, yeah, she said, like, I could do this," but there was no intention of doing that, and then I just feel like Rizzo came up with that plan. It was Rizzo who was like, "Here, you, take Stevens." That's what I'm talking about, like, he basically told her what to do, that's what pissed me off. I was like, "Why are you" oh
Because she
my god.
was at the beginning of the episode, she was gonna get in with Steven, Christina, and Sage and vote Savannah out.
And I get it, Savannah
That's what
wanted
she wanted to do.
because they kept, these people in the game this damn long, it's like,
Yeah,
what, we can't vote for Rizzo because of the idol,
yeah,
he's gonna play it, which what the heck with that lie? And then she wins immunity, so I get it, we can't vote for Savannah, but it's like, they were just so Rizzo's off the table, Savannah's off the table, and then it becomes down so girl, like, you could be on the chopping
yeah.
block, that's where it's like, oh my god, it was just and to see Rizzo then at the end at Tribal be like, "I'm just gonna" what did he say? Like, I'm just he knew her name was
I'm
out
gonna
there
use the
too.
idol to save me, and then he said like, "Or not," and then he went back and sit down, and you are like
He's like
basically telling to your ally, "I don't give a shit about you. Bye. I'm gonna get to final four."
he didn't use it, remember? Then he didn't use it.
Yeah.
So he basically was like, well, we'll see. He told everybody that it expired tonight. Whatever. That was clearly
Uh-huh.
a lie. Then he's like, Sophie like could be in danger, but I would rather just let it expire tonight than even play it on you. I hope in that moment, like she was just, if that were me and someone did that to me, I would be like, you cocky mother. I will do everything in my power to get your cocky ass out. Because
Oh my
no,
God,
I wasn't.
yes.
What?
Yes, I agree.
To me, you're pissing people off. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
If that was my alliance, I would literally be like, and yes, of course, Sophie's thing was embarrassing and blah, 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 but shit happens. And it's like, you can't, whatever. It's, I'm sure, I just hope it's like turn around after this. You now see that this little kid is literally playing you like that. Doesn't like,
He's
yes, you
playing
make the,
everybody. He's super cocky. He doesn't care about anyone. Um, and her seeing what he was willing to do for her, which was zero, like bye bye. She still has a chance to get with the other two left, which are Sage and Christina, and get him out. Or like always so cocky and like I'm gonna give you a lesson to everybody playing this game. The first time he used the fake idol, like if I was in the jury and somebody else got there in a nicer way, still strategic, I would probably vote for somebody else.
I just, I'm not, and again, I'm not trying to be negative. Well, I don't give a shit, but it's like, what I didn't understand, are you, like, just doing it? It's kinda like, are you just doing this, like, for fun? I don't understand the strategic element behind it, like, explain it to me,
Well,
behind
the strategic
calling
the
out your
strategic
ally.
behind it, the
What?
strategic is his the biggest strategic aspect of him not using the idol on Sophie is like he wants it for himself, which I
Yes,
get it.
but don't publicly
Don't be an
say,
asshole.
don't be an asshole about it. That which I guess it makes good TV, but literally you are pissing off. Like you look like so cocky, and to
Yeah.
me, it's like that is your ally, and you literally said I would rather let it expire than use it on you. And again, like expire meaning like because we all know it's gonna have another episode. You know what I mean? It's actually
Yeah.
Final Five, so he's now safe again. So if in theory, yes, wow, he's made his idol last, but to put like it's almost like that person that's like, I'm a great person and I'm a great guy. Like, do it a little bit quieter. Like, it would be
Yeah.
equally as entertaining, in my opinion, and so much smarter if he
Right.
just went back to his confessional and then talked shit. But to do it so openly and right in front of her after she just, I would have been like, get the hell out of my face. I was pissed off for her,
Yeah.
but I hope that that motivated her
Hopefully
to
she does that. She better do that. I mean, they didn't show it, but we still have what 3 more days of game. She has time to like pop it.
I hope that she knows. Like, I after that, if you didn't feel look at what she did, and I thought about this after he did that, he would never have done that for you. And that's why I didn't help Carson with fire because you were a good person that episode and whatever, but I was like, I'm not helping your ass. I got to focus on me. And I didn't. And he was crying and calling him a monster because, yes, there's human elements of the game. But I remember feeling like, you know what? This is my time. I'm going to focus on me. That little Eagle Scout probably is lying to me anyway and knows how to make it. I don't have time to teach him. This is me. And I was like, boo, bye. But you were the angel who,
I still cry watching that scene. Do you know that?
it's sad. Like, but at the same time, like, good. I thought you're an Eagle Scout, Carson, and that's ain't my problem. It's
He
not.
was broken. He was broken. At
And
that
and I
point, he knew it was done. Because we, the three of us, Heidi, you, and me, were good. I mean,
yeah,
Heidi was like amazing, and you were amazing, but I was amazing too. I
yeah,
was making a lot of fires.
he sucked, and I get it, like, but it's the same thing when he would be like I was like, "You ungrateful kid." That's how I felt when I literally give you an idol and you're like, "Carolyn, did you find another idol?" Like, "Get the hell out of here." So, like, I'm not comparing Rizzo and Carson, but I'm just literally like, "Focus."
But you were.
You really can't, like, focus on you, and I did, I was like, "Ain't no way that he doesn't know how to make fire, I don't have time to go teach someone how to make fire right now, hell no." And that's where, like, I locked like, I just shut it down. I shut down my feelings, and I was like,
I
so
know.
I'm pissed off for her for that happening. I love me a good family letter.
Yeah,
I love
that
the
was
like, I
nice.
always get emotional. I thought that, like, yeah, I love like, I like the family visits, or the letters. I just personally think that they should do a video to like they did on season 42,
Right?
so we can get more of a connection. They did pictures, what, this time, correct? Yeah, and it's like,
I didn't see pictures. They did pictures for us, but I don't know if they had pictures.
I didn't have pictures.
No, I mean, they did video the first season. They did freaking internet cyber cafe in the second season back in the year 2000. They should do.
In 42, season 42, they
Oh,
did
they did videos
videos
too.
back home, so there was just they had a little, like,
Yeah.
screen, and that's what like, that helps me connect it to you.
I did love about the family letters. I mean, I did never got one. Basically almost got blind by crying when I didn't get one. But Sophie gets a family letter from her grandma. Oh no, no,
Ugh,
from her family, and she's thinking about her grandma, and she says, "What would my abuelita do with the
mm,
idol and with the knowledge power advantage to get Reese's idol or to get the other advantage?" And she says, "I remember when my abuelita used to call me Sophia." I was like, "Girl." So are you Sophie? Are you Soph or are you Sophia? What's going on?
go be
That
that
would
so
have saved us a lot of problems. Like just call
Oh,
yourself
yeah.
Sophia.
Call Me Sophia, exactly, that would've been so much better. It's, well, like, we can't go back in
Yeah,
time, but that Soph shit, like, girl, like, mm-mm, don't let anyone call you
but
that. But, yeah, you know what
it,
you
it,
need to
it
do, girl, but I hope
no, you go, you go.
of course, like, the family letters are I always love me a good family letter. Bring these people out, though, in person. It's always
Yeah,
really emotional. You get that time to connect. It was great. Like, that I love those parts. Bring them back, bring the people back. But, yes, I love me a good cry. It was great, but it just further bonded them, and then they're, like, drunk, and Sophie's just like, "I don't give a" Sophia's like, "I don't even care anymore. Like, let's be to the end." And it just sucks because,
that's
yes, we're,
crazy.
like, friends and all of that, but it's like, at the same time, like, you don't ever know who you're actually playing with until, like, after, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like
Yeah,
super close, strong connections really, though, with anyone but you. Like, Franny, yes, like, there's a bond, an emotional bond and whatever. Carson, to an
yeah,
extent, and this is the truth, I didn't connect with him more until after. You were my biggest. Everyone else, I remember I was like, "Okay, I can vote you just fine." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Not
I
everyone
get it.
else. You know what I'm
I mean, I
saying.
had a really big bond with you, Carson, and Jamie, and
So
to
it's just
extent Heidi because of the Puerto Rican connection and like we had our conversations. We were the oldest people there at some point,
but you would
but
but you would have voted her out just fine is what I'm saying, like, not just fine.
yeah,
I don't it could be because it's a game and we have to say that, so it's like, there's but that only some people, you can do that with and some people you can't. So it
yeah,
just sucks to see this, like, younger man, gentleman, like, Sophie is so smart and she has been doing so well, so it sucks to see this, like,
yeah,
little, like, cocky ass good. He's so cocky, and I wish, and it's all good, she can come back, so it's all how she comes back from this, and 2, it like, don't beat yourself up. What was it? Game Changers or Second Chances? When was it Wigglesworth? Was like, "I've been
hmm.
thinking about this every day for the last 10 years," or something. Don't do that. Like, you made it, like,
I
you may have, like,
literally, I told Sophie that I was like, please do not think about this for the rest of your life. It's not about that. So, but
y
a lot of people
y
do.
girl, like, it's just don't beat yourself up over this stupid shit. Don't. Like, it's not worth it. Like, was that embarrassing? We all had embarrassing moments out there, right?
Yeah.
Like, we do. Like, but yeah, it was
I
super
had
embarrassing.
embarrassing moments, of course. I mean, but I won, so it's all
Yeah, so
justified.
shut the hell up. But yeah. Ah! So we have Sage who I was like, "Girl, be quiet." Like when she's doing the like immunity or the not be quiet, I'm kidding because but like
Like,
it was a
concentrate. Don't be, like, talking or, like, trying to make a deal or something with Savannah.
girl, she ain't gonna make one with you. But at the same time, I thought it was so sweet. I was crying. I did. I thought it was so like, I love you. I texted Steven and I'm like, who's Austin? Because she's like, oh, looks like never or like she it was something like, um, I gotta do this for Austin. I'm like, does she have a
Who's
baby?
Austin?
Her
She
partner.
has a
I was like,
kid?
no, it was her partner. Steven's like, "That's the partner." Because I was like I texted or I messaged Steven like, "Who?" Because 'cause I'm watching it live, and that's how I or not live, but I kept stopping it, pausing it, and I would bug
Uh-huh.
Steven because I was like, "Who" anyway, but she's and she's going off on this. It was heartbreaking, but it's like, "Girl, read the room, like, Savannah ain't stepping down for you." Like, we knew that, but it was
She looks
heartbreaking.
strong. Savannah looks strong in that challenge.
She ain't gonna back down, like, duh, why would she? But also, you can appreciate that Sage tried, she didn't
Yeah,
just, like but I would've, like, shut up to, like, maintain my energy to
yeah.
be able to do that, but I thought it was heartbreaking seeing her just, like, have it, like, slip away, be, like, t saying all her family members' names. I was like, "Oh." So, yeah, that
I
was,
know. That was a good idea. Anything endurance, you wanna take your mind off this thing you're doing, and if saying a list of your family members, I was singing a song always. It definitely helps. But Jeff made it a point to let everybody know that this challenge was first seen with D that won her season. Oh my God, Sandra was all over Risco at the chat BCC saying like the mid, the man, blah, blah, RSE, whatever. She was loving it.
is she lying about she always was like, "I ain't calling him God, blah, blah, blah." I'm shocked that she's like, do you really think that she is all on Team God now? I don't believe it. Is she just playing
That's
this up?
what she said. I'm Team Risgard now, and she put it on her stories. I
I
guess
don't
she's not. She was rooting for Sophie, and I guess Sophie using her knowledge is power or talking about her knowledge is power the way she did made her believe in Risgard now. I don't know what's going on in Sandra's head.
I'm just saying I can't see Sandra as this RIZ. I can't. I'm shocked.
I don't think a lot about what people wanna like or not, Carlin. I have enough
Well,
with the shit going in my head.
anyway,
Savannah has a necklace, so she's safe. Rizzo told everybody he's gonna play his idol on himself because it's the last day. We all know it's a lie. But after they found out that the power that Steven has is a steal a vote and that Sophie tried to use the knowledge is power on Steven steal a vote, but the instructions of the advantage is that he needed to play it and choose the person before tribal council. When Sophie goes to tribal council and tries to steal it, which I think stealing the idol would have been way better,
no shit. It's
she
almost
gets find out that he doesn't have the advantage anymore because he used it
so I was
to
so
block
shocked by
Savannah's
that.
vote.
Have they ever done that before where they literally are
No,
like,
it's the
go
first. I think any kind of advantage like that, it's normally played at tribal.
well, because it basically that is in the game, them putting that and having it say it can't be used at tribal council, that basically, like I'm not saying, like, created that situation to happen, but I'm saying, like, where else it was very well known that, like, Steven got something. I've never seen that
Hmm.
before where, like, you use it before I've never seen that. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But she should have used it for Rizzo, like, yeah.
Yeah. So now when they don't have the power to steal his advantage because he already used it and now she lost the knowledge power, now it doesn't exist anymore. Rizzo should play the idol on Sophie because supposedly everybody knows that Rizzo is gonna use it on himself because he's been saving it for so many days. So they're not gonna put votes on him. Savannah, you cannot vote for. He should have protected Sophie.
Oh, yeah, for this next one, you
And he
think, huh?
doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't because of everything we just talked. But the important part and the questions I have, maybe because you already talked to Steven and I don't get it, is like why Sage and Christina, instead of getting together with Steven, went with the suggestion of voting Steven out that the other three put out. Like in my mind, if it's three that are locked and we are like the bottom bitches, we're gonna be locked too. Let's go to a tie.
exactly. But it seems like because of these advantages and because of the idol and the which now he has his idol again, but do people really believe okay, whatever. So, you stick with the bottom bitches, like,
Yeah.
that's just the
Don't
way it
don't cannibalize yourself.
like, because now, like, say it's true, like, you're and it's kinda like even with, like, I think we both or I can't speak for you. I, with Carson, was like, "Crap, like, I don't wanna be at the end with him, like, I don't wanna," but I didn't but I knew that we still needed him, just like that vote where
Yeah.
everyone was trying to get him out and I played my idol and whatever, everyone's trying to get him out, like, "Yeah, dude, like, he's a threat, I get it." But we still need him in this game, and so it's
Yeah.
like, Sage, you needed him in this game. Like, you need him in this game, like, you just
Yeah.
do. So it's like, yes, of course, at the end, you have to think about who can I beat and who can I and blah, 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 but you also need to think who is gonna actually legit work with me, and you've been a bottom bitch with Steven this whole game. Why would you vote out somebody who's like, you literally are gonna get voted out next?
Only
Oh
this
my
become
god.
Girl, we were talking about you. I just found this out from Jam. That you
Uh-huh.
were all like RIZGOD. Is that for real? Like, your team Riz God now?
Yeah. So what happened was I was
You're
like,
like,
if he
yeah.
manages, yeah. I was like, if he manages to save himself and not use the idol again, and these people aren't dumb enough to get him out, then I am definitely Team Riz God.
Oh my
Absolutely,
god.
because my God. You know what? But no one will ever be able to do that again. Moving forward, anytime anybody has an idol, I'm sorry, it's nighttime over here.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone has an idol and they don't play it, I'm hoping that the people will just split votes and get them out of there if they don't use the idol. Because the way it all started, it was like they were finally going to get him out of there and force the idol, force him to play it or whatever. And I was like, if he makes it one more tribal, then forget it. I'm going to be Team Riz God. It is what it is.
But
So
And
now
girl,
I'm
then
Team
Sophie
Riz God
telling them
because
about
that.
knowledge is power.
yeah, and then
And
that so
then
you're
Sophie messing up her advantage. I'm like, no, Sophie, please.
are we
Oh,
done with Soph now too?
It's gonna be hard for Soph. It's
And
gonna
what
be
yeah.
hard.
in our
I
last
thought she was gonna make a move against them, and
Yeah.
it's hard to beat them. It's hard to beat both of them. I mean, Savannah keeps winning immunities. Riz God keeps surviving, not having to use his idol. I said on that BCT chat, I wrote if Rizzo because they kept talking about wanting to put some votes on him, and I was like, if he gets through, if he makes it through this tribal council, and on top of that, he doesn't play his idol. I'm gonna start calling him Riz God. So when I lost, Riz God, it is what it is. Like he's doing everything right to where these people are scared of him, or scared of not knowing what's gonna happen, or scared of putting themselves in the line of fire. So they're afraid to play. So then, hey, Riz God, I can see why he's on 50 now.
okay, so
Exactly.
So
girl.
girl, I'm a fan of Riz God and it ain't gonna change. And I texted him and I was like, how do you say your name? And he was like, the RIZGOD Riz God baby. And so the whole thing, girl.
Let's not just say that.
I lost that bet and I am now a fan. That's
Girl,
it.
but like you're the queen, you can't be Riz Godden. Um uh,
Girl, unfortunately, I lost my bet. I was like, there's no way he's going to make it one more tribal and not use his idol. And guess what? I bet on the wrong horse, and now it's Riz God till the end.
wow.
Until
Oh
next
no,
week,
that's
not until the end,
I
until
respect
like
that.
Wednesday.
Until I make another bet next week. Yeah.
I I respect that, but here's my thing. You're saying you're so impressed by it. My thing was like, is it really necessary to be so flashy? He said something like that, something about a biscuit or something. Well, Triscuit biscuit. He said something about not needing to. So he's lying to everybody that it expires tonight. It already expired. He has up until tonight. He knows that Sophie, he literally acknowledges that Sophie would be the one who needs it, and I would rather let it expire than save my ally. What the heck? How is that to say that openly? That's why I'm saying I think that what he's doing, the flashy stuff, it's fun, but at a certain point, it's like, isn't that just pissing the jury off? Or you think that's actually impressing them?
Oh no, it's probably upsetting them, but the bet was simple. If he makes it through tribal, which he did, and if he made it without using his idol, which he did, I would then say I'm a fan of Riz God. So, Carolyn, I'm sorry, but I'm a fan of Riz God.
And
She's a fan
He
from the
he did
TV, like
the
a
two
fan.
things. Oh, he used to work my nerves and the Riz God name, but listen, he's doing everything right. These people are fucking scared.
Yeah.
but so you're like, let's talk strategy wise. That's couldn't he do that a little quieter? That I'm saying it's crossing the line of it's crossing the not crossing the line. It's
Listen,
crossing
if
the
he has terrible jury management, that's on him. I'd
Yeah.
hate to be out
That's
there for 26 horrible, miserable days and get to the end and be at tribal council and not get a vote. You know how that is, Carolyn. That's like the worst thing. So if he's not doing enough to get, girl, if he's not doing enough to get the votes, then that's on
yeah.
him because that was wasted time out there. But let's hope he
Yeah.
learned his lesson when he goes to 50, unless he's the
Exactly.
champ this
I
year.
agree. It's all about the jury management, and this is the one thing I've been complaining about Savannah and Risgott, and maybe in most Risgott and Savannah is like there's just stuff that you know that people are gonna end up on the other side. Like that's the game. The game is two parts. Get to the end and get to the end in a way that people respect you. That's all you need to do. You don't need to get idols. You need to have advantages. You don't need to win immunity. You don't need to do shit. You don't need to eat. You don't need to look for wood. Just get to the end with people there that likes you.
That's
And you
right,
did it
because
twice.
they want to like who they give their $1 million to. And if they don't like
Yeah.
Savannah and they don't like Riz God, who's left?
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
I
just worried.
commend anyone who makes it to the final three. But then
Yeah.
that's where the work really begins because now you have to make sure you don't have to get all the votes. You just got to get enough to win.
Exactly.
But don't you think that just doing that in front of Soph? I'm just saying, was that smart of him to say that and basically say to her, "I don't even care if you're here. You literally, I don't even care. Like you are probably."
Well, I get what you're saying because it's up to her to decide, okay, now I know that when the shit goes south, he doesn't have my back, right? And you want to know early on because there's still enough people in the game to where she's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, he doesn't have my back, so why should I have his?
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what happens next week. Sometimes we see it and they don't even see it.
Do you think that Sophie, Soph tanked her
Sophia.
game? Is she done?
No, I don't think she's done. I don't think she's done because I think she's in a good spot because Sage and Christina still want to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
They're hoping that she's the flip flopper that they can take to their side. Or does Rizzo and Savannah have a hold on her? She's in prime position unless all four of them get together and say, hey, we're fighting over this one person. Let's take her out and see what happens next week. But it is what it is. I mean, she's in prime position.
Do you think that that was the wrong move for Sage to vote Steven?
It was Steven, or she feared that it might be her. So, hey, if it's you or it's me, it's going to have to be you. And I'm going to have a hand in that.
I thought
Well,
what
that
was
makes
her
sense. I
goal?
love that. I didn't see it that way, because if she for her to vote for Sophia, she needed to be sure that the three of them on her side, including herself, were lock. So if she was not sure they were super lock, let me go with the other side.
We obviously didn't see something because although Christina was saying, I've been with Steven since the beginning, she also wrote his name down. So when
Yeah.
did that happen? Did Sage and Christina say, listen, it's gotta be him? If to me I'm like, okay, we're gonna save his ass, but then I gotta go up against him, no, he'll still win. So guess
Yeah.
what? Our best bet is to take him out, assist, and worry about
Mhm.
next week. Maybe we have a shot at some kind of immunity, to where we
Yeah.
save ourselves another 3, well, 1 day for them because they're every day. But
But you have to get there, and so who are they voting with? Is my point. They are the bend the bottom bitches together. So if you can't even get to the next one, they still needed Steven, in my opinion, 100% needed Steven to get to the next vote.
no, not necessarily, because there's gonna come a time when Savannah has to say, does Rizzo have a shot at taking this $1 million from me, and when do I have to cut him loose? There's no way that you're gonna go to the end with 3 people who could, within those 3 people, you want to know that you're going with someone that you can potentially beat.
Yeah.
Every time I went to the end, I didn't even think I was gonna win, but I was fine taking that 100K. So I was all
Yeah.
right, and look what happened. I freaking won.
Yeah, but girl,
Miracle.
Twice.
You just got to get yourself there. You don't know how
Yeah.
they're feeling about everybody else.
Yeah.
yeah, but girl, the people are friends. They're making relationships.
You can't sit here and say this is what they did right and this is what they did wrong on such and such day. You were, motherfucker, you wasn't out there.
Girl, say it
You
how
don't know.
you
You don't know what
Yeah.
conversations were said or what
girl.
conversations
Yes.
weren't said.
Tell me
I love that.
But we
You know,
still got to give
I
credit to
wanna
whoever makes it to the final 3.
yeah, I wanna say that to Sia out there because when Sia gave Carolyn the 100K, she said, "I know the jury is gonna regret their decision after they see what happened." But girl, you were not there. I needed to win.
Girl, you're gonna call out Sia? Okay,
Yeah,
we're
she
getting a
didn't give
little
me
bit.
money, and she did said that.
Not $1 million. I'm done, you cocky ass. I'm so sick of this shit.
I'm sorry,
God.
Carolyn.
No, don't be sorry. Carolyn's a grown woman. She could take it. She could dig it. She
Yeah,
could take it.
You're
that's what
right,
I'm saying.
girl. Here, put me beat like yeah. Tell me more. I need to hear this
I
shit.
did get
I,
pissed off at
I'm
Sia that she said that about me.
well, girl. Uh, all right, I'm Team Riz God now. I gotta pick one. Steven's gone, and I'm going with the RIZGOD. That's like,
No,
girl.
don't pick Riz God
No, don't.
No,
because
that's
No,
of
fine.
us. You
No,
have to pick Riz God because you feel that
no. I'm
he's
Sophie.
deserving.
I'm
Or
Sophie.
Sophie or Savannah. It has to be. I'm just simply saying that had I been out there and I knew he had that either, we would have worked on getting his ass out simply because I would
Yeah,
love the opportunity to go looking for an idol and hopefully find it.
yeah.
So I'm that kind of person where, hey, you let us know you got an idol. Bitch, come morning time, we're gonna be looking for that motherfucker, and you better hope you packed all your coconuts because you ain't coming back.
yeah, but girl, I need someone to root for, and Steven was gonna win, I thought, and I was really, really, really high on Steven. I was pumping him
Well,
up.
that was the rumor at the charity event that Steven had won. So everyone, Steven, Steven, Steven. I'm like, oh my God, he's here. And boom, he's gone. Well, Sophie's going to have to decide between Savannah and Riz God if they end up at the end who she wants to be with.
I love the tour of the house, Queen.
I can't. What's the temperature there?
Wait, he's mad. You hear him?
You,
No.
what's the name? What's the name of the
His name is
monster?
Abominable.
Oh,
Hold
Is
on.
it Russell? Is it Russell?
No, he's Abominable. He's from the cartoon. He's
I
talking.
can't.
You see his mouth moving?
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Hold on. You hear him?
I don't freaking hear him. I don't even
Oh,
hear
it's
him.
Rupert. It's not Russell. It's Rupert.
No, my husband had to put the volume down because at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, this is Cornelius. He's out here saying that he found gold and silver.
Where?
He He's Yukon Cornelius, and he found gold and silver. No, the weather's really nice. Today it's probably about 70 out here.
What?
Yeah. Girl, this is North Carolina. It's in the middle.
-5 over here.
No. That's why we don't live nowhere where there's snow.
Yeah,
No.
Right.
No, girl, can't
Well,
do it.
this was
All right, I'm hanging up on
amazing.
you.
And I don't know if you heard it, but it kind of like cut in and out when she said that nobody else is ever gonna be able to drag an idol for so many episodes ever again. Because there is gonna be always the reference of like, look what happened.
like
So
well,
anybody with an idol, keep your mouth shut, like you did.
no shit. It's like you don't need to tell all like even Riz God was like, "Girl, why'd you tell me about this?" They it just pisses me off that I feel like Sophie truly has played this great game. I do.
Hmm.
I feel like she
I
has
agree.
worked socially.
Yeah.
She was keeping it a secret. She was all of the like making the bonds, the relationships that I feel like Riz God and Savannah have but it's impressive. Their story is impressive because they've been able to survive despite like what the hell? This sucks. I don't think that
What do you think
was
is gonna happen tomorrow on the next week? Sorry, on the next episode. Who's gonna win?
I don't know. I just not Sage or Christina and not
Not
like
Sage. Shay's not gonna win. Who do you think is gonna
I
get
just
fifth place?
Sage or Christina.
Yeah, I feel like
It's true.
I see like that those three getting to the end, and then I I want Sophie to win. That's all
It
I
just
need.
don't
That's
be
all I
hard on
want.
yourself, girl. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Well, it was good. We catch up. I think we look pretty tonight. And
I wanna Where are you going out to?
it's Saturday night in Puerto Rico, and I have things to do and places to be.
Where are you going out to?
Um, there's I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have to go back to the salon to close, and then I'm gonna go out to like I guess have dinner and like something like a Perrier or something to drink because I drink Perrier now.
Wow.
Malson Perrier, I told you.
Yeah, no, you're
And
sober.
apparently TMC. Hey TMC, she convinced me.
After many counseling sessions, like, come on. How do you
So
dance?
there is do you know pageants, right? You understand pageants. There's like drag queen pageants, and the biggest gay club in Puerto Rico is called Queens Club. They have the Miss Queens pageant going on right now, but it starts like at 2 in the morning. So you don't want to go to bed and then not wake up to see the pageant. It's like 4 different nights. It's like presentation, talent, question, and something else. And then they pick who's gonna be the queen, the Miss Queen of 2026, like Miss Universe, right? So
Oh,
it's
that's
going on
tonight?
every Saturday night. And the current Miss Queen works with me. She's Catalina Tyrell. She's amazing. She's one of the best drag queens in Puerto Rico right now. And so she told me about it, and I just want to go see it. So that's what I'm
Oh,
doing.
that sounds fun. Like it. So, okay, girl, you let me
You
know
should
where you're
come
at.
next year to one of them. It's fun. It's really
I
fun.
love me a good show.
And Puerto Rican drag queens are amazing.
What am I doing? What do you think I'm doing? I am tired. I literally like need to shower. Girl, I have not slept and I've been traveling the last like
I know.
but I have not taken a break
How
from the
cold
last
is it right now outside?
what?
How cold is it right now where you are?
Like -5.
No way.
I flew home and I cried
Stop
on the
it.
I cried.
Well,
I
I
had
love
some
talking to you. It's been a blast. I think there's nothing else to say other than I love your t-shirt and I hope you like mine.
I love everything about you.
The shit we went through, that would be
I thought
crazy.
like
That would be a twist.
would you ever marry me?
If you would have gone on 50 and 1, I wouldn't marry you.
What? What? Like, are people not throupling anymore?
Lavender marriage. Like, if I'm
Yeah.
gay and you're like not having, you know,
So not even
interested in me
throuple.
sexually, no.
Yeah, we're just like a partnership. Like, do you know what I mean? And I know you're already married,
Well,
but
we
like,
do have a partnership. It's just you're the
I want
top of the power of the a partnership in the two of us.
I want to come in though. I want to be really official.
Why? Where?
Okay.
But
I'm just desperate. Okay. Look.
we're gonna
Well,
keep. We're gonna think about this conversation and follow it on the next episode of
yeah,
Kicking and
that's
Screaming. We haven't said Kicking and Screaming at all tonight.
yeah, because we haven't been because we've been okay. So everybody, thank you so much. I will send you the invites for the wedding and or
And it's lavender, like Tika. Tika is lavender.
is it? Yes. So
Maybe
we'll have a
Carson and you had a lavender marriage.
thank you.
Not because of Carson anything, it's just that you guys look more married than anything else.
No, we didn't. We had a weird, like, let's be real. He was way young. You know that I wouldn't even talk about anything adult like around him because he was a baby.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
would.
I'm saying? I got uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to even hear about anything remotely adult with you because you're
Yeah.
in the baby category. Okay. Wow, wow. So, thank you everybody for joining. We are going to be really responsible and on time and great. So, have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Adios.